All right, we're live. Put all your drugs away, your hardcore weapons, and your genitalia. Stop showing me that. We're live.
Sorry about
Uh,
that.
yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I mean, just don't do it live. Any other time, I'm cool. Uh, Grade A transportation number one in the house. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. Andrew's in the house. Hey, hey, hey. Gary Bates unloading shingles in L.A. Is that Louisiana or the city? Um, this truck and Life in the House channel member. Thank you, sir. Says, I'm so close to DC, I can smell the crack pipes. Hey, what happens between me and Hunter Biden and a couple high end hookers? Ain't none of your business. None of your business. I just said something. I probably just got demonetized. Dang it. Can't say certain things.
Didn't take long.
Uh, Yeah, Rory's in the house sitting in Louisville waiting on a dispatch. Come on with it. Mark Ely says, what's everyone found some gold today in Cleveland, 2,700 on 300 miles?
Damn it.
Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. Papa in the house. What up, Papa? Says, at the dock in Salt Lake waiting for them to jump the forklift into my trailer. Come on with it. Don Schlager's in the house. LTL Money in the house. Let's see who else. Oh, Backwoods. I ain't seen Backwoods in a minute in the house. What up, Backwoods? Backwoods got that like button. There's the boy, Roger Moore. Roger Moore. I've been meaning to call Roger Moore. I got to talk to him about these keto meals he's eating. I'm interested.
I don't think he's doing that anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
He said it made him gain 100 pounds.
Holy hell! Yeah, that's no good.
He didn't know you weren't supposed to eat 7 of them at every meal.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was boxed for the week, not for the day. I get it. That's gonna get expensive. Today's show is brought to you by 5 Hour Energy Extra Strength. Come on with it. I don't get paid to say that, but I like to practice my promos for when I do get sponsorships. You know, I'll be good at it. I'll be like, 5 Hour Energy. Have you got the jitters? You know.
You know what you practice your promos. You know what you need to practice, right?
What?
Your pronouns.
Ooh, what you know about pronouns?
I got triggered today. Got triggered a little bit. Got an email. Got an email from my ELD provider of all people, my electronic logging device provider, asking me to promote their devices and be a spokesperson for their company. And then it was signed by a person named Alfonso, who then listed a list of of their preferred pronouns in their signature line.
What were the pronouns?
Let me go back. I don't want to misgender somebody. That's dangerous.
Yeah, don't do that. That'd get us all canceled. That'd get us kicked out of the whole damn YouTube thing. Andrew says, just picked up my first oversized load in Shreveport. Come on with it. Dennis says, who can lease a cab over on to? Are you accepting new lease guys there over there at DIY Transportation Media Network.net?
I would, but I don't know who in their right mind would do such a thing. I'd take a cab over.
All right. What's the email?
He, him, his was the person's preferred pronouns, and I emailed them back, and here's what I said. Might be a hate crime. I don't know, so bleep it if you need to. I said, thanks for reaching out. However, I would never in my life promote or enable a company that lists their preferred pronouns in a signature line of a professional company email. That is absolutely disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourselves as a company for participating in that nonsense. Take your company's wokeness and stick it up your ass. Sincerely, DIY. Too much? Too soon? Too harsh?
I'd like to make very clear that the opinions expressed by DIY are the opinions and the expressions of DIY himself, and they do not reflect this YouTube channel and or our affiliates and or our sponsors, 5 Hour Energy, extra strength.
That's right.
Get right to it, and then run in circles.
Get at it. Yeah, conveniently, that bottle is about the size you could keister it if you needed to. Bypass your liver, go right to the bloodstream. I'm just saying. I think that even says that on the label for instructions.
Yeah, I might super glue a popsicle stick to the bottom just in case, you know. I ain't going to the doctor again and telling them, hey, I got something stuck in my ass, you know. That gets embarrassing after the 4th or 5th time. Let's see here. So, let's see here. Let's look at some pronouns here. My pronoun, I got to looking at this. My pronoun is
6 pounds soft. Is that what it is?
Mine is, no, I seen a cool one earlier, and I was like, oh, I want that one. Where did I see that? Oh, well, I'll find it later. M, that's mine. M.
I-M or E-M?
E-M.
I don't see that on the list of 72 acceptable pronouns.
I'm M. Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it.
On there. Hey, whoa. Are you trying to say my pronoun is not legitimate?
Hey, I went right to the University of Milwaukee, who provides a list of acceptable pronouns. Ooh, turns out my pronouns not so acceptable.
What do you identify as?
Boy, you like monetization?
Go for it. I don't care.
No, it's the nuclear ones that you were warned not to use, so we won't do that.
Okay. I identify as a guy that does not take 6 hours to get loaded. It's not working out well for me. Show up at the shipper, they say, hey, buddy, come back tomorrow.
No.
Try it again tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, you know, damn thing is my appointment's for 11 a.m. tomorrow.
How dare they?
I mean, I slide in, you know what I mean? I'll schmooze them. I'll offer them some 5 Hour Energy, extra strength. It's damn good.
That's what I used to do to my mechanics years ago. Like, the shop is now closed. I don't know. They may have all died from heart explosion. Whenever my truck was in the shop, I used to take them about a 6-pack of Monsters. Here, boys, get to work.
Yeah. So you ain't a mechanic. You're just a tweaker with some tools.
That's right. They didn't know I spiked it with some meth.
Ooh, that's good stuff. Roger Moore says 100-pound of rocks in my head. Rocks in my head. Cash, new driver to watch is the Army Vet Trucker. Okay. I suggest you go back, click on my playlist, watch it from beginning to end. I'm the trucker to watch. I mean, I'm just saying, like, Mark Ely said, when should we change air dryer cartridge? Air dryer cartridge.
Once a year.
Yeah, if you're a stickler.
I like to change mine just before winter. That way you're going into winter with a clean, dry one, as I like to say.
Yeah, my take on that, Mark, is let the next owner worry about it.
Change it when your truck don't build pressure no more.
Yeah, that's about when I do mine. You know, I mean, are you gonna get the value? Are they gonna prorate that filter when you trade it in?
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, you know, filter for mine's about $60. Let's say it's 6 months old when I trade in the truck. I don't see them giving me $30 back on that.
I don't either. Not in this society.
Yeah. Michael says, "What's up at home? Waiting for the truck to get out of the shop." Ooh, that could be a bummer.
If it ain't done today, just wait longer.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you a little secret I like to do is maybe swing by there with a 6-pack of Monster Energy.
Mm-hmm.
And, say, "Hey, boys, get to work."
That's right.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness. I like to take everything my guests have and just run with it like it's my own. And,
Ain't that the truth.
Uh,
Folks, if you only knew where all these one-liners come from.
Hey. My guests don't care about your feelings, just so you know.
Oh, someday I might have you arrested. I gotta start trademarking stuff.
Nah, you too busy brokering freight.
I wish.
I got a question. I know you particularly don't care for the term freight broker as your title. That's your new pronoun. I'm gonna change your pronoun to freight broker. So
why not? It's legit as any of the other ones.
Well, let me ask you. I just got a question about this. So, let's say you had a wild night in college and you were drunk and you were on some stuff and you had an experience with another dude. Okay.
Are you asking for a friend?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is no.
Okay.
Does that make you gay?
Whew. Cooking my wife breakfast one day didn't make me a chef. I'll tell you that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let's say you have that encounter 3 times.
Yeah, I'd say, probably.
All right, now, how many
developing
loads
a pattern?
How many loads have you booked?
3. Oh, jeez.
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, that's how you leave a breadcrumb trail to a man to trap himself.
Yeah, lay out your own past experiences, and then try to impose them on somebody else, right?
Well, I'm just saying, if you did it once, maybe not, but if you did it 3 times, So yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm changing your pronoun to freight broker.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna change your to, questionable activities in college.
Joke's on you. I never went to college.
Not as a student, anyways. But I've seen you there every weekend, sneaking into the boys' dorm.
Well, I mean, just because I parked my van down there doesn't mean does that count as going to college?
You were on school property, yes.
All right, I guess I went to college then. Paul Harris in the house. Vanna Cash, come on with it. Yeah. If you can, share this video out, everybody. Smash that like button. We're here with DIY Semi. And
hey, how about anybody out there shutting down the California ports?
Okay. Let me rephrase this. I'm here with my friend DIY Semi. Hey, what do you think about that AB5 law? As a fleet owner with people leased on, how you feel about that?
1 second, I'm sharing out this video.
Very important.
How do I feel about the law?
Let me start that again so I don't have to edit that in the post. I'm here with my guest DIY Semi. Fleet owner, owns a fleet, has people leased on, independent contractors. How do you feel about the AB5 law?
Boy, I don't want to get you demonetized, so I don't want to tell you how I really feel, but I think it might be one of the biggest disservices and travesties done to trucking in a lot of years, and to just everybody in general. Even besides the trucking aspect of it, I don't like what it's done, but it's an assault on your civil liberties is what it is. This is above and beyond trucking. This is a straight up assault on your civil liberties of your right to free association. As long as you don't hurt anybody or break any laws, you should be able to form whatever business relationship with somebody else that you want to. It's going to kill the entrepreneurial spirit. That's what we want in this country. We want people to form small businesses. We want people to go out and take risks and be entrepreneurs. America depends on that. We rely on that. We were built on that, for crying out loud. If people didn't do that in the past, we wouldn't be what we are today. And they just absolutely slaughtered it. It is unconstitutional. I don't give a damn what court upholds it. They are dead wrong. They are anti-American, and it's going to affect everybody that wants to form any kind of a small business in the state of California. It'll spread to the rest of the country. And the people that live out there, God help you, get the hell out of that state. This is just the beginning. This is going to spread across the country because there's other union-influenced states. It was a definite overreach by the state legislature, and they should all be arrested. It is not illegal to form a legal business association with another business if you are not colluding, price fixing, on and on and on. Undercutting, gouging. It's a legal association, and it's going to affect more aspects of businesses than anybody's. They're only talking about trucking. This is everything. California is loaded with independent contractors in Silicon Valley that contract to the software companies. The state of California is rich with independent contractors. And it's assault on all of them. It is BS. And these people that passed it should be held accountable. It is not. I'm very upset about what it's done to trucking. It is utter nonsense. But we got to keep in mind the bigger picture. It is an assault on your civil liberties. And if they can do that to that one, which one is next?
There you go. Raw video of DIY semi going off on AB5.
Exposed.
Be sure to hit the like, subscribe button if you watched this far. All right, cut it. Post right there. Somebody give me a timestamp right there on where we're at.
Put it next to your tramp stamp.
Oh, my tramp stamp says it's a little circle and it says place your beer here. Come on.
Here's the thing. I don't want to get too much into it, but in years ago, I used to be I was interested in a certain movement in regards to taxes and things like that, and have a lot of information on that. I actually own a tax code book that's some bitches about this thick. The government does not have the right to classify you as an employee or independent contractor. It's in the code. It's a voluntary association. But if you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. Okay? They don't have the right to classify you that way. That is your decision. It's your business between you and another business. It is none of their concern, especially at the state level. It's wrong. It's a gross injustice. But like I said, you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. Everybody wants the federal government to step in here. I'm not sure that the federal government will come down on our side. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your rights either. Although we do have a different kind of Supreme Court right now, I suppose. Maybe now would be the time for it. But yeah, Vic Med's in here. That man, I tell you what, I'll say this right now. Everybody's so high and mighty on OOIDA, NASTIC, all these trucking groups. To hell with them. Vic Med has done more for this freaking movement against AB5 than any of those damn organizations, and everybody ought to be supporting him in his channel. Go on his live chats. Throw him a cash app. Throw him a super chat. The man's putting all the efforts into it to organize this stuff and get the word out. He was one of the main ones fighting against it, and we owe him support. More than any of these damn organizations, the ATA, they're all against us. Their rhetoric does not match their actions. They want your money. That's what they want. They don't want you to give a damn about your success or your whatever. Of course, those things are my opinion.
Okay. Who's been drinking 5-hour energy here? You or me?
You're kind of sluggish, dog. I don't know. I tell you what. I am some kind of triggered today. I'm gonna go live on my channel tonight.
Okay.
Inflation numbers just came out. I am fired up and wired up, man. We are in. I'm gonna tell you right now how many people we got here. 72 people. You'll hear it from me first. We are in trouble. This economy, they are gonna flatline this freaking economy, man. They are gonna destroy it. Inflation came out. Producer price index at 9.1% year over year. Consumer price index 11.7% year over year. Now keep in mind, they average these numbers out. Well, first of all, it's a blatant outright lie because they take out the most volatile things of food and energy, which happens to be some of the biggest effects on your life. But it's a 12-month rolling average. You go back, we didn't have this bad of inflation. The number might be 1%, 2%, 3%. That brings the average down. All right. So instead of looking at 9.1%, you're probably like 14 or 15%. I'm sorry, and that's even a lie. The inflation, they're talking about like consumer goods, non-durable stuff like cars, things you don't buy every day. 32% inflation is where those things like groceries, things like that. 32% inflation. Their numbers are nonsense. This is going to trigger at least a 75 basis point hike in the federal rate. Most likely, they said was a 75% chance of a 100 basis point hike within the next 3 weeks, and another 75 to 100 basis point hike in September. They are hiking these rates so fast, they're going to flatline this economy. It's too fast. It needs to be slower. It's going to go up. They're going to raise them too fast, so fast they have to bring them back down. It's just the chaos it's going to cause. It is nonsense. If you have any debt on an adjustable rate loan, for God's sakes, lock it in now. Lock it in now. That's what I'm telling you. Get out of debt. You think freight volumes are slow right now and rates are down? You wait till they flatline this gosh damn economy, man, and you'll see. Fuel prices. The futures are not down. I know fuel went down a little bit here last week. Fuel futures are up. The federal funds rate futures are sky high. Bank stocks. I mean, if you're looking to make an investment, I'm going to buy some more bank stocks. They tend to go up when interest rates go up. So that's not advice, just what I'm going to do. They have the scuttlebutt behind the scenes is the Federal Reserve is terrified. They have no idea what to do. They know they can't fix this. It's out of their control. They don't know what to do. And it doesn't matter. They can raise rates all they want to slow down inflation. Until they stop giving out money like candy, it isn't going to do a damn thing. You have to do both sides of it.
Yeah. And I always say you can't do nothing about it, so don't worry about it. How many?
Hey, you asked. You asked.
Roger Moore says $250 a mile to pull an empty dry van to California from Kentucky. What you think about that?
There you go. Doing it.
Is that good?
Empty trailer? I'd take an empty trailer, pull it around for $250 a mile. What are you going to get? 10 miles a gallon?
Yeah. And how much reefer fuel is that thing burning?
Oh.
You know, them $100 reefer fill-ups are really stinging me right now. Like, not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Not enjoying it. Go woke, go broke. So he's saying, go to sleep, get rich. Come on.
Oh. Making money while you sleep, that's the way to do it.
Exactly. What you know about that? You should.
Hold on, Roger Moore. Let me check the University of Milwaukee, see if those are acceptable pronouns. Hold on.
Yeah, the utmost authority on pronouns.
I do not see those listed as acceptable pronouns. We're going to have you try again, sir.
Let's see. So, if I'm let's see, I'd have to go to line number 3 to be the possessive form of that pronoun would be air. I mean, can't make this up. Airs.
Somebody did. Somebody made this up. This is utter nonsense.
Air self. Air self is how you say like himself, herself. It's air selves. I'm an M bag, yeah. Now I'm an M. You guys better watch out.
Eh?
CJ Hudson don't care about your feelings. You're not allowed to do that. Here you go. Here's a good update. Cash Killians is doing well. He is walking around with a walker, still in pain, but he is getting better slowly. Come on.
I'll tell you what. Some guys will do anything for a day off. I'm just saying.
Yeah, buddy. Like, man. I mean, I know that motorcycle payment was probably expensive, but damn, there's better ways to get out of it than that, you know?
Hey, he mistook that drive it into a river to drive it under a pickup truck.
Oh, man.
He just got a little confused.
Brutal. Let's see here. Let's see. Paul Harris in the house. My pronouns are hungry, hungrier, full, and is this occupied? Hurry up. Just wait a minute. Depends on what side of the door you're on.
Oh, I got to work on that full pronoun. I haven't mastered that one yet.
They say I never learned to swim because it's never been more than 30 minutes since I last ate.
That's right.
Fate Trucking in the house. F8 Mac Attack, whatever you want to call him.
What does that little symbol mean next to his name right there?
Which one? The Kenworth? The picture of the Kenworth?
Next to his name. What's that mean?
Oh, that's channel member. That's the only reason I read his comment, because of that mark. He had a video out, man. He killing it. He got $5 a mile over there. I seen earlier.
Damn.
I don't know how he's getting $5 a mile in this market, but better be praying. Better get down on them hands and knees and pray about it. That's what I like to say. Barry's in the house. Cashzilla DIY back in the streets. Evening, gentlemen and good people. Well, there's a couple gentlemen and good people in here. Most of them are a bunch of heathens.
No one's ever said I was gentle.
Ooh, come on with it.
Yep.
Come on with it. Roger Moore, nice. I got $4.95 Perrysburg, Ohio today on Mudflap. Oh, he's at the fuel mart over there. He's fueling at the fuel mart. I like it. They got that Hunt's Brothers pizza in there. You know what I like about Hunt's Brothers pizza? Once you get done eating the pizza inside, you can eat the box that it comes in, and it tastes about the damn same. Just kidding, Hunt's Brothers. Hit me up on a sponsorship. I love your pizza. Just kidding. That was a joke. I gotta stop bad mouthing these corporations, you know.
I know, right?
Oh, JK in the house. Produced in Salinas today. This could be a long night. Yeah, they're still waiting on the stuff you're going to pick up to ripen. It's still in the field. They're planning on picking it tomorrow morning, I think is what they told me. So
then they're gonna bring it in and gas it to ripen it.
Yeah, buddy. There's some produce laying on the ground back here behind the back row at the truck stop. So if anybody's looking for some leftovers, I got you. JD Jeff is in Southwest Missouri. How are your mom and them? See, there you go. Bat gets it.
That's right.
M, what a pronoun, M. It just sounds lazy. That's why I like it. You know M over there. You know, I grew up in the South. I've been hearing M all my life.
Why isn't there pronoun y'all? There should be a y'all pronoun. Maybe there is. I got to check.
Yeah. Now,
I
like,
see it.
You know them boys over there on the holler. You know them boys?
That's right.
What's that referral code on that Mudflap? Shit, funny you should ask. JI5B37. JI5B37. Got over 500 people signed up with that code. So I called them up and I threw my weight around. I said, hey, I got 500 people signed up with my code. By the time we give them some extra bonus discounts. And they said, Sounds like a great deal. So there you go. I'm working for you.
I'm waiting for somebody to schedule an interview with me here. We working
Oh,
on it. We got to know the inner workings of that company.
okay. Yeah. Somebody I said on a video the other day. You know, what you pay is what you pay with that company. You know, there's no hidden fees or anything. And somebody says, well, you know, they got to make money somehow. And I said, well, duh. Um, their money's already built into the price. Come on with it. Come on with it. Scott's in the house. High speed chicken feed. What did I do with that? Where'd my 5 hour energy go?
You drank it, dog.
I dropped it.
You drank one and keistered the other 6.
There
Put them
you
in your
go.
prison.
Hang on.
Put them in your prison wallet.
Well, hey, the second part of this show today is brought to you by Zesty Sauce. It's delicious. I steal 5 to 9 packs every time I'm in Burger King. I put this on everything. And I mean everything.
Hey, I'm just saying, you're going to toss a salad? Put some Zesty Sauce on it.
Hey. You're gonna have some hard-boiled eggs in your life? Zesty Sauce.
You're going to eat an onion ring? Put some Zesty Sauce on it first.
Oh, I love a tight onion ring. You know what I mean?
I know you
like
do.
Flop Lucy ones, you know.
No.
Tight little onion rings, I recommend Zesty Sauce. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Enough for my sponsors. Let's get back to business here. Dip your toothpick in 5 hour energy. Come on with it. I can't snort a toothpick. Well, I don't know. Let me try.
Come on now. I think you can.
Maybe I should try harder. Chicken hauler in the house. Hello from Alabama. About to get this day started. Let's haul some gas. Come on with it. If you guys don't know, Chicken Hauler is now hauling gasoline.
So, I mean, he's going to change his name? I don't. No. I like that name.
Nah. He's Chicken Hauler for life with me. He could change it, but I'm still gonna call him Chicken. That's his pronoun, Chicken Hauler. I tell you what, his name is Chicken Hauler, but he identifies as a tanker driver. Mark says, you see on the truck at auction site, Richie Brothers look like a trucking terminal. Hey, they dumping them right now, dog. Deliveries of new trucks are up. And the fleets are starting to turn them loose now. The problem is they're turning them loose with about 700,000 miles on them. So it's like,
yeah,
you know, I'm fishing right now. I'm looking for a gem. I'm looking for something with about 100,000 miles, 150,000 miles on it. You know, preferably bank repoed, low miles bank repo. Come on with it. I've been contacting my local banks, telling them, hey, you doing any commercial loans? And if you are, when they start turning them back in, call your boy. You know, I'm not looking for financing. I'm looking to take advantage of the people that did finance it.
That's right.
Sorry about your life. I've been that guy on both ends of that. It's better to be on the buying end than the selling end. Sword fighting don't make you gay. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate your support. And all my gender research, Mark, channel member, he is constantly telling me that my gender studies is just amazing work I'm doing. I'm protecting people from getting harmed with my pronoun. See, I'm pro pronouns.
I want to know how he knows that. Is it through research and experimentation?
Well, I mean, we share a lot of literature. I'm pretty sure I read that article. He got that from.
You wrote it.
Exactly. Sign up for my newsletter. It ain't gay.
And then ... or is it?
Yeah. What's up, Salty Buzzard in the house? Ain't seen you in a minute. Thanks for stopping by. Chicken Hauler in the house. Rodney Carrington has a skit about trying something one time. Love that Rodney Carrington guy, man. I listen to him on YouTube a lot. When it gets late at night, man, I like funny stuff. Keeps me awake. And DIY goes to bed at 8:30, so I can't call him. Got to be up early. Got to see. Most of us work, but DIY, he makes money while he sleeps. So
hey,
he goes to bed early.
Yeah, you got it. Everybody's got to learn to make money while they sleep.
Problem is when you wake up, right?
Yeah, everything just goes to hell. When you start listening to your voicemails, it just.
Oh man. Sam Lawrence, channel member in the house, hurting the wrong people. Yeah, AB5 is the government, or they're going to change the name from government to unintended consequences, because that's basically what they do. Basically what they do. I appreciate that AB5 rant. DIY, I'll chop that out, make a video of it later in the week when I got nothing. When the algorithm is dying and I got nothing, I'll say,
All right.
Go back to the 17-minute mark on that live show and clip that out. AB5 can eat my AS5. Come on with it. That's a good one. The hottest trucking channel on YouTube. I'm going to tell you right now, he's on fire. He's on fire. This guy's got all the right moves on YouTube.
Smartest man on YouTube, too. Just left that godforsaken state.
Yeah.
Moved over to Tennessee.
He says, hey, I'm finally back on the tubes. What are we talking about? We're talking about DIY. Was on a pretty serious rant about AB5 there, inflation and whatnot. But I had to pull the nose up because he's got to save a little bit of that juice for his live show he's doing later tonight. If you guys don't know my guest, DIY, he is the encyclopedia of trucking. He owns 2 trucks himself. He owns a fleet of God knows how many these days, reefer trailers and trucks leased on. What else can I say about the guy? He's brokered 3 loads.
Man.
He needs no introduction. And hey, just so you guys know, he don't care about your feelings.
That's right. California, that's a shame. California is such a beautiful state, man.
Yeah.
But this is certain. And you know what? If you take out, the largest of cities, they're pretty conservative state. But I tell you what, that small faction of the far to one side is just messing that state up. And I wish people could get a grip on it again, because that state is awesome.
Yeah. I lived in California for a little over a year. I lived in Pacific Beach, which is like, it's just outside of the downtown San Diego. Beautiful area. I lived right off of Grand Ave, about a half a mile from the beach, maybe about 3/4 of a mile from the beach. Great time of life right there. But let me tell you,
I don't know how anybody can afford to exist there.
The cheapest house for sale, I was trying to buy a house at the time out there. The cheapest house in that zip code I lived in was $300,000, and it was literally a 1-bedroom bungalow without a driveway or a backyard. It was literally.
So you're not going to have a family there. It's going to be at best it would be 2 people. Yeah. And you're probably it's a starter home. You probably don't have your forever job yet. How the hell are you supposed to afford something like that?
You don't. Everybody there is foreign money. The apartment building I lived in got bought out by some Russians right before I left. It's just the way it is. If I had, like me and you were talking about that day, if I had money, I'd move to San Diego. I'd just, I'd keep my residence somewhere else, but I would spend most of my time out there. Let's see. Jeff says AB5 is commies. That's true. This train life was digging it. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled the landing gear down on him.
We can go back into it. We can get back into it.
Yeah, let me trigger you real quick. People were digging that. Pronouns, inflation, uh, PQL. Uh,
Oh, Paul Harris says, doesn't AB5 just clarify what's in the federal tax rules? Great question. No, it does not. That list, that questionnaire that the IRS came up with to determine whether or not you are an independent contractor or an employee, that is not in the federal tax code. That is not a law. That is a survey that the IRS came up with on their own. Now, last I checked, IRS cannot pass laws. Just like the Supreme Court said, this agency, EPA, can't pass laws, emissions laws. They're an agency. They're not a law-making body. They're an enforcement agency. That's just a made-up list they came up with for guidelines and pass it off as a law. It is not.
Yeah.
It cannot hold for a legal standard. Congress has to pass laws, right? That's how this country works. The EPA can't pass laws. They can make regulations, but the regulation has to have an implementing law, and it's not there. So they can take their questionnaire and stuff it. That, do you work for other businesses? Do you own the equipment? None of that. That's not in the tax code. That's a made up questionnaire.
Right.
Like most other the things that they do.
This Trucking Life, he says, I love you, Velox. Yeah, everybody does, man. That guy's on fire. It's on fire. Let's see. There you go. Salty Buzzard's digging it. He'll be in your live show tonight, I'm sure. He's probably subscribed to you just from that rant. He probably said, holy hell, what a rant. Yeah, everyone should just stop. I think a lot of people out there are going to stop. They really ain't got no choice until they figure some loopholes.
Here's the thing about AB5. How are they going to enforce it? What's the mechanism to find out if somebody is an employee or an independent contractor? Obviously, when taxes are filed at the end of the year, or will the insurance, unless the insurance company is up and say, we're not going to insure that because we can't insure an illegal activity, that would be the only thing that could stop it in its tracks day one. Everybody could just, theoretically, I'm not suggesting they do it, everybody could just continue business the way they've been doing it for the last 20 years, and there is no, you don't carry a piece of paper in your truck that says I'm an owner-operator leased onto this company. You don't carry the title to your truck. Your permits all come from the company you're leased onto. It's other than taxes at the end of the year and the insurance companies, it's largely unenforceable.
Wait, I shouldn't be carrying the title to my truck in my truck with me?
Well, you're going to get it wet when you put her in the river. It's hard to, it costs money to get a replacement title.
That's true.
You're going to have to get a new title, send it to the insurance company. It's going to be a lot of questions.
And I do carry a contract with me, what I have with me and my carrier on me. I think I'm supposed to have that with me, right?
Yeah, you are. But that could be who your carrier is leasing the truck from. They could be leasing the truck from. There's a lot of scenarios. And how have you ever been asked for it? Honestly, no. I've never been asked. I've not seen anybody ever even ask for it.
No,
I'm sure it's happened. I've
been leased on for 10, 12 years now. No one's ever asked me for it, but I keep it. There's the man, Mr. Vic Med. What up, fellas? Not much. We're talking near and dear to you, to AB5 out there. Yeah, he's fighting it every day, he says. There you go.
You skipped Mark's question. I want to answer that. Or give my opinion on it, I should say. How do we stop the misclassification of W-2 versus 1099? I support AB5. Why is it anybody's job to tell somebody they cannot be an employee or a 1099? Why is it anybody else's business besides the two people that are engaged in that activity? And the argument for that is, well, they're not paid benefits. There's no health insurance. They're not collecting taxes. Taxes are paid at the end of the year. Everybody knows going into it. There's no insurance. There's no benefits. It's a voluntary association. There is nobody in that situation that's being taken advantage of, because both sides can leave. It is voluntary. We have to protect and preserve voluntary associations in this country. You think this is going to stop at AB5? No. You could take this down any road for anything you do in life. Take trucking out of it. Forget about it. Forget about trucking. So then you're going to say people can't be independent software consultants. People can't be. Can you not be an Avon consultant? Can you not sell Avon? Can you not sell Mary Kay? Can you? I mean,
what about the one we're on right now on YouTube?
Yeah. Am I going to be? Do I have to be an employee of YouTube or TikTok or Twitter? It's everything in life. Misclassification. That's assuming somebody has the right to classify you as that. They don't.
Right.
The letter of the law, even the IRS doesn't. The state does not.
Right.
But you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth.
Right.
And I'm not mad at you, Mark, but you asked, and I want to defend my position at any cost. At any cost, even if I'm wrong, I will defend a person's individual liberties and rights.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you going to do with strippers? You're going to have to start. They're going to have to be an employee. We can't be coming down hard on exotic dancers. All right, they need to be able to move around from club to club.
Yeah, I'm a fan of adults agreeing to things, and
yes,
also that goes with AB5 as well. I was thinking of it from the exotic dancer standpoint, but it qualifies for AB5 as well.
Everything does.
And I made a video, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago about 1099 versus W2, and my stance on it is this: go get the information. Don't agree to anything without the information. But if it works for you to be 1099, why do I care?
Yes.
Why do I care? If it affects my life, then I care. But I mean, if you want to be an independent contractor, hey, some of them girls, they wouldn't be in the business if they weren't independent. So
yeah, and people say, well, these trucking companies are getting away with not paying insurance or benefits. Everybody knows that going into it. The person going into it knows that. They agree to that. There is no such thing as they are getting screwed. That's a union tagline of BS, because that's the only way. You know what? To them, lobbying to get this legislation passed is the only way they can protect themselves and force people to join their useless organization. And I'll sit here and say it's useless because I was union for a few years. And I was vested into that pension, and guess what? That pension's gone, Jack. That was a guaranteed Teamsters pension, and they freaking stole that. And I know they did the same damn thing to you, Cash.
Yeah.
I will never stand up for them.
No, I'm not a fan of that, buying votes. F8 Trucking here. Sorry, I keep messing up his name. F8 Trucking says, $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you found the super chat button. If anybody else is curious, it's right down there where you post a comment. There's a little $sign there. Tap, if you agree with what DIY is saying, throw some money at the cause. It's not cheap to keep DIY, on here. His appearance costs a lot of money. I'm just saying.
And if you don't agree with it, hey, that's great. You have the freedom not to agree with it. I don't know. Maybe someday somebody will pass a law, an AB5 law, where you don't have the freedom to disagree with somebody. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But it also sounded ridiculous. The government would tell you who you can and can't and how you can and can't work for somebody, wouldn't it? 10 years ago. That sounded ridiculous, too.
Right. Well, I was going to say, if you don't agree with him, throw a super chat on that and say, hey, I don't agree with him.
Man.
Hey, when I started my YouTube channel, I never said I was not going to be a sellout. Not one time did I say, hey, guys, I won't sell out. When you see me on here going, autonomous trucks are the best thing ever, and you see a big gold ring on his finger, possibly a pinky with a diamond on it, and a gold chain that says, I got your money, hey, I'm just saying. I changed my channel name to Sadness by the Mile. Come on.
Oh, shots fired. Somebody
No.
clip this out and email it. We got a YouTube battle.
Nah, I don't want to battle. I don't want to battle with anybody. I'm just saying, if you sell out, own it. If I sell out, I'll own it. So dumb question. I do carry my contract that is between me and my carrier. Is he talking about his reefer unit? Isn't that proof that I'm an independent contractor?
Yeah, but have you ever been asked for it? I'm just saying. I bet you most of them wouldn't even know to ask for it.
I wonder how many guys out there that are leased on don't know they got to have that with them.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm gonna go with it. If you are a leased on contractor, you're running someone else's authority. You have to have a copy of that contract that says that you are allowed to run that authority with you. Just so you know, it's like making your bed. Like what's the answer, DIY? If the DOT says, "Is your bed made?"
Yeah, that's how I make my bed.
Yeah,
my bed is made. That's how I make it.
Yeah,
you can't tell me how I gotta make my bed. This is America, damn it,
right.
America.
Right.
I make my bed the way I want to.
Right. I don't like sheets. I like crusty ass towels all over it.
And by the way, sir, my pronouns are X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
You're putting me in danger.
Nothing on the crusty towel. Nothing. Roger Moore with the $5 says, "LOL. Talking about rights and principles. AB5 is about money." Yeah, I love how AB5 was meant to be a totally different thing, and then all of a sudden it morphed into what it is now. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why it went that way. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. This is speculation. I bet it's one of these big pay-to-play trucking organizations said, "Oh, let us get in there and massage that a little bit."
Starts with an A, ends with an A, and something in between.
Yeah, it's pay-to-play. Me and you can't be a part of it because we ain't got that kind of money. But yeah, Adam Bennett in the house says, "Here's $20 because I'm spending too much money on super chats. Velox 18, he's got a chance. Oh, he's got a channel. Okay, he's got a channel."
Have you ever noticed how any of this legislation ever passed to protect workers always ends up just stomping on their throats and taking away more rights than it was ever intended to preserve?
Yeah, that's what they do. Fate Trucking says, "I spent 13 years in the Teamsters Union. My pension is worth nothing today." Oh, there you go. You go. I looked into working for Yellow and Holland up there in Minnesota, and their pension pays 25% now. So
damn.
You get fully vested, and it'll pay you 25%.
I mean, if the employer contributed that money, at least you only lost their money. You didn't lose yours. But don't rely on a pension. There's no such thing anymore. I mean, unless you're a government worker, then you will. That pension's solid as a rock. That's a oxymoron. Government pension. Don't get me started.
Well, a few of these municipalities are going broke, so
they'll get that pension benefit guarantee fund. You watch.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, if you hold trash for 30 years so you could get that pension, I mean, my God, I hope you get that pension. Because
I do too. That's part of the agreement. You took less in wages to get that pension.
Exactly. Yeah. Average rate inflation around 4%, 9% is hyperinflation. Kelly Patterson, channel member, thank you for being here. I missed some comments. I want to go back and grab a few here. The euro is now even with the U.S. dollar. Oh, yeah. I'm sponsoring a trip to Amsterdam. If anybody needs to go get their passport, go get your passport. I'm thinking about doing a Cash is King Euro trip. Everybody here that wants to go can go. We're going to use the buddy system over there. And, hey, I'm going to see how much it is for a private jet. Come on, private jet over there. and you can't bring nothing back with you. Well, I
Well,
mean,
yeah, you're gonna bring something back with you.
hang on. Let me rephrase that. Don't get us busted. But other than that, I don't care what you bring back. Vic Matt said, I'm on 2 hour sleep. We slept in front of the port entrance. We are letting 3 trucks every hour. Ports and police officers are being real cool with us. They are all for it. That is awesome, Vic. That is awesome, man.
Yeah, I just had the thought that, I could probably appear to be really inconsistent on this. I'm almost never in favor of a convoy or shutting things down or blocking the roads or something. I don't think I'm ever in favor of blocking the roads. I think that's a bad idea. They could endanger people's lives. But I think causing a problem at the port here, as long as it's legal and there's no trouble, I think I think I can get behind that one, because this is a grave injustice. I tell you what, and it's a slippery slope. And you know what? Those port people can have an effect on the outcome of this. So you definitely want to, especially if you have their support. Yep. Rock on.
Definitely. Jeff says, just subscribe to Vic Med. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, Vic is at the heart of the AB5 battle. I mean, almost everything I know about it, I learned from watching Vic Med. So,
hey Vic, if you're still watching, Vic, if you're still watching, would you go live with me at some point this weekend and talk about this? I just really want to talk about it, and I hate to talk about it with anybody but you. If you're still watching, let me know. Otherwise, maybe email me, or maybe this will make it to you. I think I still got your email. I don't know.
Jackknife TV is back at it. Says, well, I guess it's good that I got my truck back after waiting 2 weeks for a cross tube inner tie rod. Need to make that money. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Kelly says, Californian breakfast, a burrito meal cost $11 with a small OJ.
Yeah.
Whew. I can make them in the truck. I had breakfast burrito this morning. I had bacon. I had eggs, a low carb tortilla, which not good for you in the grand scheme of things, but that's what we doing. Kelly Patterson, and the burritos are not that good. Yeah, better when you can make it yourself. Starkey family fixing and rigging up. Hey y'all, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. MV's in the house. It's your patriotic duty to go out of business. Oh, I guess 250 a mile. I guess they can't find a used trailer in Cali. Yeah, I mean, you think about it. Those trailers have got to get there somehow. Somebody's got to move them trailers. Somebody got to move a trailer. See, we put net fuel in the ground today. Sweat it out. Okay. I'm averaging around $5 or more doing flatbed.
I tell you what, though, hiking interest rates is going to affect flatbed. Flatbed is largely tied to building, and you keep raising interest rates on mortgages, and you are going to, the building industry is already on a slowdown. You will kill it. You will kill it. People, sorry, go ahead.
Flatbed's not in building houses right now. Flatbed's in road construction. You know, they're spending all this money on infrastructure. I did a load from Minnesota to Maryland, and I swear to God, that was 1,100 miles of construction zone. And the parts that weren't under construction should have been under construction. Just saying. 7 C's in the house. That fella's darn talk to text. Yeah, I was trying to decipher what you were saying there.
I thought your preferred pronoun was Phyllis.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking like, Stop calling me Shirley. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, who the hell's Phyllis?
Off the air. We'll see.
Starkey says Hunt's Brothers is great. Yeah, I love the trucking company.
I mean, if you hate your underwear, Hunt's Brothers fantastic.
Hey! I'm looking for that Hunt's Brothers pizza sponsorship. We don't talk bad about them in here.
Well, I'm getting me a Fruit of the Loom sponsorship, so hey, we'll
okay.
It's hand in hand.
Touche. TBT, what up? What up? Hey, DIY, how have you been?
Triggered.
Yeah. Triggered. And you notice he's not working anymore, so
I got home last night.
All right, good deal. Richard says I got fuel for $4.84 at the Petro in Alabama with my Efs Card. Saved $1.11 a gallon. Come on with it.
All right, then.
Come on with it. Was that better than the local Mudflap price would be my question. And if so, if it was, maybe you're not using the right promo code. Mudflap, promo code JI5B37. See how smooth that is? You got to wonder why a guy like me ain't got a sponsorship deal yet, you know? There you go. Vic Man says, sounds good, DIY. Hit him up. Get after him. Let me go back a little bit here, get caught up in my comments. What's so good about a repo bank loan truck? The price. You know, the bank ain't running a trucking company. They don't want a truck sitting around. You know.
That any repossession is a liability to the bank, not an asset. Even a foreclosure on a home, they have to get rid of them. They cannot carry that on their books. That is a liability.
Yes.
Banking accounting works a little funny. So what you would think would be an asset is a liability, and what you would think is a liability is an asset.
Yeah. I heard a good debate on home ownership. Should you consider that an asset or a liability? I can see it both ways.
You're gonna trigger people. Not necessarily. Well, I don't like the fact that treating your home like an ATM. I mean, it's your home, for crying out loud. Why put it at risk? You want to, if you intend to stay there and live there, it costs you money. I mean, you're always putting money in insurance, maintenance. I mean, because I would never like mortgage it out or put it at risk or people that do. I get it.
Yeah. And let's go back to what you said there, Dale. He said, I'm going to trigger people. You realize what we're doing here on YouTube, right? We got to keep
Yeah. Most of your folks would say your house is your biggest asset, but they're the ones that want you to go deeply in debt and bury yourself in debt and compound that into more debt with rental properties and blah 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 blah. Build yourself a real house of cards.
Yeah.
It can be done. It can be done successfully. But I tell you what, you get caught with your pants down like right now, when interest rates are climbing and housing values are about to fall, you could get caught in a margin call. They can do margin calls on commercial real estate and business real estate. So if you built yourself a house of cards, God help you.
I'm going to build myself a lake house of cards. Come on.
Oh, do some remodeling.
Oh, Mark says research is the key. Look into Howard Stern. Paul Harris, I prefer traditional lubes. No zesty sauce for me. It burns. Don't ask me how I know that. Hey, I don't have to ask you how you know that, Paul. It was nice meeting up with you the other day. You guys don't know, zesty sauce is my preferred sauce.
Put it on your onion ring.
Oh man, hey. Nothing goes on an onion ring like zesty sauce. Get it by the case.
I always say, if you're gonna toss a salad, toss it with zesty sauce.
All day.
That's how they do it in prison.
You know, let me tell you a little secret. You don't have to go to Burger King to get zesty sauce.
Really?
No. What you do is you go on Amazon, use the link in the description, and you can order this stuff right off of Amazon.
Well done.
Mm.
Well done.
I know what you're thinking. Why is this guy not way bigger than what he is? You know what I mean? Like, how can a guy that is as smooth as this with
I'm gonna need you to hire you to be a private consultant for me on my YouTube channel, but I guess you're gonna have to be a W-2 employee. I can't just cash app you as a 1099.
Oh me. As long as you pay me in increments of under $9,900, we'll be okay.
If I give you more than 600, I got a 1099 you. Withhold
Don't
Social
worry.
Security.
Just send it. Just send that 1099 to my offshore corporation called Zesty Sauce LLC.
Mine is called LLC.
Oh man.
Nobody gonna get that one.
Make payments payable to Zesty Sauce, care of the Virgin Islands. You know,
Cayman's is the place to be, dog.
Nothing goes with Zesty Sauce like Virgin Islands. All right,
yeah.
Moving on.
Work your way out of this one.
Yeah, I kind of dug a little hole.
You went all Hunter Biden on us there for a second.
Oh man, you can't say that. You can't say that. Don says we're waiting on those financial videos to come out tomorrow.
I don't know. I might do some screaming.
Here's the thing. Do we have to only get those on Friday?
Well, I have to pick a point in the week to be consistent because I have to tally up what happened when, and I'm just trying to have some consistency to it. It could be Saturday, it could be Sunday. I just try to do it on Friday. It's the worst day for me because Fridays are busy. But I don't know. Maybe we move it to Saturday. I don't know.
Yeah. Big Man says Velox is a smart man. He bought in another state. Yeah. Tennessee's a good state. I spent 23 years or so there. I mean, they're still looking for me, but good luck. Good luck.
What were the accusations? Does it involve? Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with Zesty Sauce. At the same damn time, Sam Lawrence says. Josh says, 2 follow-up loads canceled due to high inventory, but was not told it canceled until it got to the shipper. Tough day for a flatbedder.
Yeah. Same day loads are tough now, man. You think it's tough for that in the flatbed game right now? Try toting around a reefer and having that happen, man. You go look for that same day load, you're in trouble. All it's there is what nobody else wanted.
Yep. Well, that's kind of what the loadboard's getting to these days, isn't it?
It is tough, dog. It is tough.
Like, people don't realize when the freight is high volume, the loadboard is like overflow. But there's a lot of good in it because it's a lot of overflow is just stuff that you ain't got a truck for. But when freight volume goes down, that overflow becomes kind of less desirable loads. It's like I say, going on the load board is like Match.com. It's a good place to make a connection, but you probably ain't getting married off of there.
They're both also a great place to get herpes.
Yes, exactly. And and to meet DIY because he's he booking loads. Come on, and he's also on DAT. Just saying. Oh man, Captain Flatbed in the house. Hemi forever. Better deals. Come on with it.
Can I just say it's been too long since we did this?
Oh yeah,
I think both of us would agree to that.
This has been overdue. This is like a library book. It's overdue.
It's like Hunter's girlfriend. Overdue. Come on.
Damn.
You leave that last part off of there, it's legal. I
can't hate on that guy though, because the boy's living his best life. I mean,
he better, because he might be going to prison.
Well, I'm just saying, if my dad had any kind of political pull, I'd be in the same boat as that dude. Same boat. I have a load to tarp, so I have to get off here. DIY, we'll try to catch you later. Have fun, everybody. Yeah, if you guys don't know, DIY is going to go live later this afternoon. What's the topics on your live show, DIY?
It might just be me screaming.
Okay.
Scream about everything. I don't know if my voice can handle it, though. I'm a little under the weather again.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed you're coughing a lot.
I'm trying to mute. I'm trying to mute myself every time I do it.
You're doing a spectacular job at muting it. Okay. I'm just wondering, were you smoking, some pipes with, the president's son?
I was hanging with Snoop and Willie.
Okay.
I'm the only one that walked away, came out of it alive.
Ooh. You showed up with that Delta 88 and told them who was the boss. Big Daddy Crypto says, keep on triggering. That's right. That's how you do it. You got to trigger them a little bit. Keeps them wanting more. Let me see.
I kind of feel like we're the modern day Island Boys. What do you think?
What is that?
You remember the YouTube sensation, the Island Boys? What
did they do?
Just be stupid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, why not? I ain't saying I'm not.
Made a ton of money.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm that then. Joshua lived in the Bay. Come on with it. That's a pricey place. Some people want you to depend on the government. That's how they control their constituents and the votes. Yes, I agree. And I believe the other side does that as well. The R's and the D's. They're both a bunch of B's and C's. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, if you guys that know new here, I won't take political sides because that's when they win. When you take a side, they win. I'm very anti all politicians. Benjamin says, is there still money in trucking? I'm from Minnesota and been driving for 4 years, but I want to get my own truck. No, you're never off topic here. Ask any question you'd like. There's always money in trucking. It just depends on what you want from it and how much money you need from it. You're in a good area, or at least you used to be. I don't know if Minnesota's the place to be anymore. Getting out of Minnesota with your shirt's kind of tough. Jerome Jones in the house. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late to deal with PA traffic and Sage News was on. Oh. Well.
What are we up against?
Yes, thanks for stopping by over here. Appreciate it. Adam Bennett says, I'm on US 95 southbound from Boise, Idaho, heading to Tracy. Also, I'm watching this and typing this while driving down this 70-mile-an-hour 2-lane highway, just saying, hey.
While making a sandwich?
Yeah, exactly. You got your panini press on the dash? Because I got me a panini press. Hey, y'all think I'm playing? I could cook you. I could cook you something right now. What do you want? Because I tell you what, can I get a quiche? I make a mean burrito with zesty sauce. I roll it real tight, let me tell you. Come on with it.
Could you roll it so tight you fit it through the hole of an onion ring?
Most definitely. Well, you need some zesty sauce on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I advise if you're doing all that. Put a foot up on the dash to kind of anchor yourself. 3 points of contact, I always say. Does the foot on the dash count as 1 point of contact?
As good as any. It's as good as any.
You always dig them crusty toenails into that foam on the dash. Hell, you wouldn't go nowhere.
You can always push against your overhead cabinet, push down for some pushback.
Exactly. Yeah. He's just kidding, or am I? I don't know. We'll know when Asian Mai puts up the raw video. We'll know what was going on.
When he exposes you.
Daryl says something's for all dancers. Yes, no doubt, no doubt. I try to stay away from certain words if you guys don't know, because YouTube's very picky on what I can say and what I can't say,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the way, it's just the world we live in. It's just the world we live in. Yeah, big money. What up? Gene Holler says the voluntary agreement between the driver and a light lizard should also be legal. I don't see why.
I happen to agree with that. Like, I think that's not that I don't partake, not really interested, but I can't see why two consenting adults can't do whatever.
Exactly.
I don't condone it, but hey, that's your business. It's also her business, by the way. Come on.
Oh, it's definitely her. It's definitely her business.
Now, if you human traffic or involve children, I got some brass with your name on it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let's see here. I'm just saying. I've seen.
Oh, I should have known. I should have known.
I've seen things. Oh man, you don't know how happy I was when I searched the internet and found that picture right there.
I can just about imagine.
That made my day when I found that picture. I said, Lord have mercy, I am going to use that. I am going to use that. Let's see, who else is in here? Let's run through some comments real quick. We got the Grumpy Trucker here. Should I get my authority now that California passed the new law? What do you think about that, DIY?
Make sure you got some freight to haul. Whether or not it'll fix your problems is all. There's a lot to that. So okay, there's as Vic has said, there's a lot of BS going on around this thing out there now. People are saying, go out and get your own authority. Keep doing what you're doing with the carrier you're doing it with. Well, number one, now that you have your authority, that carrier is going to have a brokerage. They cannot just give you freight, one MC number to another, without having a brokerage. So check with them on that. And number two, this is a big number two that 9 times out of 10 they will screw up.
That's a big number two. Come on.
Oh, okay. So they can't just give you their customer freight. If the freight was tendered from the shipper to their carrier, they can't give it to you. The freight has to be tendered from the shipper to their brokerage MC number. Then that freight can come to you. They can't just take that freight from their customer and give it to you without that freight being tendered to their brokerage. That is an illegal transaction. So they have to have that customer's permission to broker that freight out. That will be done wrong more times than not. But hey, just the way it is.
Right.
It's ultimately up to them to figure that out. But don't put yourself in a situation where most times there will never be a problem until there's a freight claim or an accident.
Yep.
I tell you what, when that happens, everybody's in trouble.
Right.
Everybody.
All right. Everybody, smash that like button. Go over and check out DIY Semi's channel. If you don't know DIY Semi, I mean, look at these gems he's dropping here. He knows more than about anybody I know in trucking. I like smart trucking, but I can tell you right now, DIY should change his name to Smarter Trucking. DIY knows more. DIY forgot more while he was asleep last night than any other trucking channel I know.
That's just because I was drunk. That's a lot to live up to. I can't live up to that. It's not really gems. It's cubic zirconia.
No, rare sapphires and rubies over here. These are nothing but the best. Hey, can I trigger you real quick? And extra charges with Capstone.
Oh, love to with the $5 convenience fee that some brokers won't reimburse you for. So I got to pay an extra $5 on every freaking load that goes to a Capstone load when these freaking people won't. Aldi's is the worst. Aldi's won't reimburse for a $5 convenience fee. So you go to Capstone and you tell them, hey, how can I pay you so that there's not a $5 convenience fee? You don't take cash. Maybe not credit card, fuel card, ComCheck, EFS check, or we can use your Relay app. They say use this relay app to avoid $5 convenience fee. Well, guess what? That damn relay app is $200 a freaking month, and you're still gonna get freaking charged the convenience fee. So, I hate that. Capstone.
I got
you. I'm coming for you.
I got an email today from the Relay app. They were they're doing a carrier spotlight now. Daggett was their Minnesota-based Daggett. You know what I'm talking about? White Pro Stars with the green writing on them. They were the carrier spotlight. They use the Relay app to pay all their all of theirs. You know.
Yeah, they forget to tell you it's not free.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, back to this. George Wilson says, now is the time to take advantage of California lease operators out. This is what Smart Trucking Channel is saying. Is he speaking from experience on that?
So we should take advantage of somebody else's misfortune, which I understand opportunity, but how about first we try to support those people and help them?
Yeah.
We're always for, we shut down, we all get together. But then when something like this happens, we're going to try to stab somebody else in the back. How about we first try to support them and go that route? You know, we're supposed to be a brotherhood, right? Fellow truckers and all that, whatnot. I don't happen to believe that. But my first instinct is not to be pardon the expression, a flaming hot piece of shit. And
is that your new pronoun?
and go in and try to say, hey, that's a nice $80,000 truck. I'll give you $10,000 for it. No. Besides, we should be fighting for their rights and their freedoms. We don't need a union to fight for each other's rights and help each other out. Look at Vic. Look at Vic Med. He's out there doing it. The man slept in his freaking car in front of a port last night. You tell me that's not more support than anybody else is going to give? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Did you see my idea the other day about protesting? All these people that want to protest, like shut down the freeway, instead of doing it with your truck, go rent some U-Hauls and put banners on the side of the U-Haul. That way, when they film you, they can get your message out real good, and you don't risk your, authority and all when you're doing it.
Or a immediate suspicious audit, something like that. Yeah, I saw a lot of people out there in Vic's videos that were in their personal vehicles and they had the writing all over them.
Yeah,
it's a good idea. Plus, then you're not burning, super high diesel at an alarming rate. Burn some gasoline.
Well, you should have your homemade APU set up, blowing ice cold air right on your head at all times. I say, if you guys don't know, I have a playlist about this air conditioner. Go check that out.
Yeah. Also, for somebody for their solutions that has all the solutions in trucking, I prefer that they're a truck driver, an active truck driver.
Yeah. And maybe from the country they're talking about, and whatnot.
I am a little salty today, aren't I?
No, I like it. I like DIY.
I prefer milk toast. I prefer milk toast DIY.
No, this is like DIY hard seltzer here. It's like,
can we get an NPR DIY? It's 5 o'clock today in Cleveland. Everything's happy. Traffic is moving right along. No good?
Oh, every time I take Uber, they're listening to that in there because, that's probably the most woke company on earth now.
I don't know. Keep trucking / motive is getting right up there.
Well, hey, I'm not against you listing your pronouns, but I say your DIY hard seltzer today. It's like you might as well be drinking a 7-Up, but damn, before you know it, you got a buzz and you're ranting and you're pissing off the porch. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like,
I might be the only one that screams and hollers on YouTube while he's not highly intoxicated.
Can we work on that?
I mean, we could, but I tell you can testify to this. I hold back a little bit on YouTube, don't I? Maybe just a tiny bit.
I think you ought to pour yourself a drink right now.
We got to go out to dinner pretty soon. What is that you call me when I'm feeling a certain kind of way? Dark DIY.
Oh yeah. The Dark Knight. Come on. TBT says them pimps been having to deal with AB5 issues for a while. They don't want to W-2 their employees either.
No. You don't, and you don't want to be the one to have to provide health benefits to your hose. I mean, you're going to be constant, examinations, vaccinations. No. Can you imagine how much a premium would be to insure a group of hoes?
No, I don't want to think about that.
No.
$5 from Roger Moore. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Adam Bennett, $20. If you guys don't know how to do super chats, it's right down there where you leave a comment, little dollar symbol. You click on that. You can adjust the amount from $0 and 1 penny. I think you can go down to 1 penny, and I think you can take it all the way up to infinity.
I'd be interested to see how high it can go. I mean, anybody want to try it out?
I know some people. Kelly Patterson did $333 one time. So
that's because he's a kind and gentle man.
He's the man. He's a freaking man. Let's see what we got going on here. They took our gerbs. Yeah, I love that. Took our gerbs. Everyone knows the answer is more government, more gooberment. Get you some more gooberment in your life. Bat says, is that a DOT regulation that you have to have your bed made? I've also heard you have to have white sheets on your bed.
There's a lot of old regulations still on the books. Also used to have to wear steel-toe boots, like way back. The white sheets thing, I cannot find that in the regulations anymore. If somebody else knows where it is in there, it did definitely used to be in there. I knew that. I think when I first started driving, it was still in there. I don't know if it is anymore. The make your bed thing did used to be in there. Don't know if it is anymore. But you got to realize there's still a lot of state regulations. There's a lot of state regulations, like stupid stuff like that.
Yep.
But the correct answer is, sir, my bed is made. That's the way I make it. And
whoa, sir.
Or Zay.
Some people never going to change. They'll probably get you a ticket right there. They probably pepper spray you for saying that. I would go with per. P-E-R, per.
What if I go with Zer, X-Y-R? Zem?
Well,
Zem, Zer, Zers, Zem self. I'm going to go with that.
Yeah. Well, I like pers, and per self. What do you think about some pers?
I understand your point. I hear your argument, and I totally dismiss it. I reject your reality and substitute my own. How about that?
Damn. DIY is salty, real salty. He must be eating Redmond's real salt. It's the salt I choose daily. I love this stuff. Nothing keeps my electrolytes up like just.
That's right.
Eating some salt. That's tasty.
That's right.
Hey, it goes good on salads as well. I always say salt your salad after you toss it.
Don't you want to do it before you toss it?
No, after. It's antibacterial.
Okay. All right.
You'll be putting that cream on if you get it the other way. You guys better be careful listening to DIY over there. He's reckless.
Careless.
Guy says, I don't know if this is the good place to do it, but asking for some help. Hey, this is the best place you can ask a question. Whew, that salt's got me. Around the Knoxville area with freight with a good broker or company worth a shot.
You can ask any question you want. I can't guarantee we won't laugh and point at you. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Asking for some help around Knoxville area with freight with a good broker or what kind of trailer? That's a big, flatbed van, reefer. Yeah. Knoxville is kind of one of those areas that I've not had a great deal of success out of. It's a tough area with reefer.
It's a better inbound than an outbound over there.
Yeah. Stay the hell away from that Johnson City, Bristol area. I'll tell you that. That's a rough one. Oof.
Yes. In Tennessee, like when you start going, when you start going east of
Sorry.
when you start going east of like Crossville, you're kind of getting into like a weird like tourist area. You know, anytime you're like, here's Knoxville. Here's why Knoxville's an inbound, not an outbound. It's touristy with the Great Smoky Mountains. That is the most visited national park in the country. You have Gatlinburg, which is a tourist trap, Pigeon
Yeah,
Forge.
and I'm just saying, if you keep breaking down in Gatlinburg, you know, go over your brother-in-law's house. Just saying.
Strap some wheels on it and roll it to him for all I care, because I got zesty sauce.
If you keep breaking down in Gatlinburg, I'm got to start to think it's no coincidence. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So, yeah, Josh, from what I can tell you out of that area, let us know what kind of trailer you're talking about. Flatbed's not horrible out of that area because you got Alcoa in that area. When I used to pull a flatbed, I used to go down there and get, 45,000 pound ingot of aluminum.
Yeah, it's probably a better area for the flatbed business.
Yeah, it is. Well, you've got, like I say, it's touristy. It's a college town, and all of that is inbound, not outbound. They don't make nothing there except, hot little college cuties. Come on.
There's a J.M. Smucker's plant in Knoxville, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A big old lot of freight comes out of there.
Okay.
Hauled that out of there. That's going to be some heavy freight. Yep. Can't remember what else I've ever hauled out of that area. Oh, there's a salt plant not far from there. Alcoa's not far from there. Be ready to travel a little bit. You'll get better money on the inbound, like you say.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can always work your way out of that area. You're like 150 miles to the Nashville area. You can get into that Lebanon, Tennessee area in about 130 miles or so.
Murfreesboro.
And that's reefer, but I know, and when I pulled flatbed, not a bad area for flatbed because of all the Alcoa and its subsidiaries in that area. So, the new law is when DOT officer approaches, you must stand at attention and salute. Come on with it. Wouldn't doubt it. Barry's in the house says, DIY tune R injection system for max diesel particulate matter roll call all over California.
Well, I hear the Supreme Court said that the EPA does not have the right to regulate make emissions laws. So hop on it. I say delete them if you got them, if you want to.
Ooh.
Not advice, just for entertainment purposes only.
Sorry, I already did it, and I done it on your Accord. So,
on my Honda Accord.
Yes, that's the one.
Thank you.
That 2.2 liter. It's now wide open.
Nice.
George Russ says, I don't agree with what you guys are saying about Teamsters pensions. My dad got his, no problem. He never had problems. Wages, Teamsters, yeah.
That was like you said, 33 years ago.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Yeah, start now, and in 30 years end up with a Teamsters pension.
Hell, start 15 years ago. That pension's gone. Ask the UPS workers how much of a haircut they took.
Yeah. Ask the airplane pilots how it's going. Like, that's a thing of the past. It's like Holland and you and Yellow and all that, I was talking to guys that work over there, and, it's like, they're like, well, if you come to work here for the benefits, because they're like, the fact of the matter is the pay ain't what it used to be, and the pension's only 25% of what it used to be. Well, I mean, at that rate, like,
doesn't Yellow pay 100% of health insurance?
They do.
That's amazing right there. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. If you come, like, if you've got a family and a bunch of kids and stuff, you can really save some dough doing it that way. But I will say this: if you shop it, the free health care it kind of reflects with the pay as well. You know,
Okay.
like a lot of the P&D companies in Minnesota, you know, they pay like mid $20 an hour, whereas I think Holland just now went above $20 an hour. Like, you know, so I don't know, you know, but yeah, pinching. I think Teamsters used to be a big thing, but now, there you go. DIY sounds good. Steve Wildman in the house. Jeremy's in the house. Love you guys. We love you too. But I will tell you this: DIY does not care about your feelings.
I love you in a platonic kind of way. I mean,
yeah, I love you in a zesty sauce kind of way.
heard that about you.
Come on with it. Come on with it. True talk. I'm busy trucking. How about that Mac there? Look at that. What do you know about a Mac, DIY?
Thing or two about a thing or two. Learning more every day.
That's what I heard about you. That's what I heard about you. Let's see here. Oh, missed one.
Yeah. So, go ahead, read it.
Technically correct on that. The violation would be unsanitary bunk.
So, are they the sanitation police, or are they, Department of Transportation for safety?
You're right.
I have the right to be as unsanitary as I want to. If I want to use my bed as a urinal, hey, it's my bed. Don't judge me, by the way.
What about if I have a crusty ass towel back there that I've,
taken a liking to? Just can't bear myself to wash it.
Yeah, I've had relations with, and I take it with me everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm. Use it for a green screen.
Yeah,
Now there's limits to the powers.
I agree. Jeremy says, love you guys. DIY, right on point. Yeah, DIY. That's what I brought him in today. I talked to him earlier on the phone. I could tell he was in a certain kind of mood. And I said, bro, I'm sending you a link right now. I got to get you on the internet and let you run wild. And hey, that's what he did. He come over here. He said a bunch of things that's probably going to get me demonetized. And then he'll go on his channel and not say those things.
Turns out a whole bunch of people missed it. They're already asking what about AB5. They got it. They needs to do is go back and watch this from the beginning. They'll learn everything they need to know.
Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that bell. There'll be clips cut out of this all day long. I'm going to ride that AB5 wave for the next couple days. Come on with it. Rich Taco, my boy Rich Taco in the house. What's going on? It's DIY's fault, but damn it, boy, he's right most of the time. Yeah.
Put that on your t-shirt, TBT. I see it says blame DIY. You need to put right under it. But damn it, he's right.
Yeah.
You need to fix that t-shirt.
There's a Vic Med email.
There we go.
Everybody support Vic Med. Rich Taco says, where do you guys fall in the great AB5 debate? Is incorporation is a way out or is it not? I think consenting adults should be left alone. If two adults consent to something, it don't hurt nobody directly other than themselves, I'm cool with it. And I'm not going to ask DIY again because, Lord have mercy.
Get your channel taken down.
Yeah, exactly. I've never heard so many four-letter words in all my life. Be sure to go back and watch that on the replay, guys, if you missed it. Lord have mercy. Was it a rant? He's already getting calls from the FBI for all the threats he made. Homeland Security's flying a helicopter at his house right now.
There's a little bit of truth to some of that. Someday I'll tell you about it.
I'm crazy with like the things I make up become reality. So it really surprises you sometimes. But hey, I say the joke's on them because they don't even know DIY's not at his house. He's at his fancy upscale Fifth Avenue office downtown New York.
But I am mobile. Ever tell you about that?
That's where he ends up because he got that money from booking those 3 loads. Oh,
Put me right
Oh,
here.
what kind of sorcery is that? You went from your upscale office to your bathhouse.
5-man outhouse. That's how I roll. See, my seat's the one right there, the one up high. I
Okay.
get to sit up high and drop knowledge on everybody else. Feel sorry for this guy right here. He's kind of got see that little hole right there. Yeah, he better be a good aim. This guy, damn it,
Yeah.
damn green screen. This guy right over here can't miss.
Yeah. Now, when you list that, I know that's the bathroom in your shed. I was over there the other day. You built this custom shed with this custom bathroom in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, you got 5 shitters. I didn't see a sink to wash your hands anywhere in sight.
We just wipe them in my bunk.
Okay.
We wipe them in my bed. Did you see? Did I give you the whole tour, or did you only go into?
Yeah. I was gonna get in there, but I mean, it was full of Asian men. So I said, you know, I don't want to lower their self-esteem, so I'll just come back later.
We get a little greasy. We like to unwind a little bit.
W9 in the house says, so now that I've watched this, I'm successful. Yeah, I mean,
you're damn right. You're damn right.
Life's gonna start going your way now. I'm just saying, like, for all them trials and tribulations, it was just because you never had came and watched this first.
Mm-hmm.
But now you have. We got you. Any news on AB5, Steve Wildman?
Where you been for the last 2 hours? Where you been, Steve Wildman?
It's a law, baby.
Tell you where I've been.
Law.
In the bread line. That's where I've been.
Oh,
that's where we all gonna be. I'm gonna save you a spot right around here, right behind me, right under the Horan bailiff sign. I'm gonna save you a spot right there.
All right, I'll be there. I'm on a low carb diet though, so did they have a ribeye steak line? Because that bread line is not good for me.
They got that unleavened bread. Come on, that keto bread.
Oh, NFL tickets based in Bahamas. Go figure. I wouldn't doubt it. Power is bad too. Yeah, too much power can get you. Gargling razors. Ouch.
That's the name of my high school band.
Gargling razors.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. Sam says dying congested from T9, too much zesty sauce. Come on with it. Zesty sauce. For when zesty sauce. Put it on your O-rings. You know, that's what the kids call onion rings these days. O-ring. Okay. Just so you know.
They got funny names for everything.
That's true. Rich Taco says, Island Boys, hit song. Jizz in my pants. Come on with it. I have to look them up.
You seriously don't know who the Island Boys are?
Is Justin Timberlake in that band? I think I know who y'all talking about. They say bye, bye, bye or something. I'm pretty sure I know who you guys talking about.
That's their pronouns. That's just what he was saying there.
Nice. I like to go with that Z, Zim, Zaire, and Zires, and Zimself. Shiny Side Up says, how is that YouTube comes down on you for politics when Fox News is on here? Even other small YouTubers go political, talking about inflation, AB5, etc. Yeah.
You'd have to ask them. It's
yeah, exactly. There is no rhyme or reason to it.
But when you get that email saying, if you keep it up, we're going to take your channel down. Yeah, you kind of got to stop. Even though you were just reading somebody else's comment, for crying out loud.
Yeah, hey. You know, you gotta toe that line with YouTube, boy. They wanna make sure. Old school, new school in the house is playing in Chicago. Fecal matter traffic. Ouch. Did you follow my advice and get that armor plating in your doors? I'd recommend some 3/4 inch machine steel plates in your doors. If you're smart, you do a lot of Chicago. I'd recommend it. Private company, so Google is a private company, so therefore they can pick and choose who they penalize. It's not a right to have a YouTube channel. You are at their will of what they want you to say. Unfortunately, yes,
That's right.
Although they are considered a public forum, and they did get sued pretty hard for that. Censoring people, because they play it both ways. See, they get to be a public forum, so they're not held liable for what you say. But yet, if what you say does not fit their agenda, they censor you. It's a double-edged sword, and both sides are dull as shit, if you ask me. But hey, you know the knife that'll mess you up the most, right? It's the dull one. It's the dull one. Of course, I know a guy that cut his finger off, and he said the knife was sharp as shit. So, I don't know. I don't. TBT, you shut down the roads. For some reason, I can't get my child to the hospital. If unfortunate circumstances arise, there will be more patients arriving to the hospital real soon thereafter.
Yeah, that's why I'm against shutting. You don't mess with the roads. Did you guys see that video? It's in the last couple of weeks of these people. They were the recent Supreme Court decision people that went out and they sat their asses in the highway. And this one guy in the car was like, "Please, can you just open one lane? I need to go. I have an appointment. I can't miss this appointment." They basically told him to F off. And he told him, he says, "Listen, I'm on parole. If I miss this meeting, I go to jail for 54 years. He was begging them to get out of his way. Pleaded with them. He's like, I'm on parole. You don't understand. I can't be late. There's no, I might go to jail. He says, I will go to jail for 54 years if you don't get out of my way. So he started dragging him off the road. And as fast as he could drag him off the road, another dumbass would come and sit in his place. And they said, no, we will not. Oh, it was a climate thing. We will not move until the president declares a climate emergency. And I'm like, you are going to let this man go to jail? No, obviously he did some things in his past, but they saw fit to let him out. You're going to let this poor son of a bitch go to jail for 54 years? You are a scumbag. And what if somebody's sitting back there in an ambulance can't get to the hospital? Like that made me angry. So this guy starts dragging him off the road, and they come and arrest him. They arrested him. Now they're charging these people with all kinds of things, but not one thing they don't ever charge anybody with anymore is interfering with interstate commerce. Why will they not? They refuse to use that law. They could have used it in Minnesota during the riots when that guy ran those people over. Ran through the crowd. It is BS. It is BS. That poor freaking guy. Man, I hope he doesn't end up going to jail. Like, yeah, he made some decisions in his past. He obviously paid for him. But that's because I think it might have been California. They got that 3 strikes law. So I don't know if that played a part in it or what. But
right.
That poor son of a bitch.
Twist to the story, turns out he was the CEO of Capstone.
Oh!
So now how do you feel about him?
54 years ain't enough.
Hey, man. Andrew says DIY Unchained number 2, return to California. Yeah. I'm
Unchained a number 2 on him.
If anybody, oh my God, DIY Unchained the number 2 on California. I'm producing a low budget movie. My film crew, Scat Productions. You know, like the car, the Scat Packs.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Jesus.
Shame on me.
I'm producing a low budget movie with DIY called DIY Unchained number 2, The Return to California. If anybody would like to support that movie, be sure to hit me with a super chat. Super chat. Old School New School says white sheets are no longer required in the regulations.
Good. They shouldn't be. That one always just blew my mind because they say, oh, white sheets are sanitary. They don't know. You could have sat there and farted and rubbed ass on those things all night. and you could have a blue sheet over here that's perfectly clean. Just because something is white does not mean it's clean and sanitized. That's just a stupid thing. I mean, for crying out loud, how
Right.
dumb can you be?
I heard one time that the white sheet thing was so like you could cover dead bodies if you kill somebody.
And use them for tourniquets and stuff, but what makes them think they think they got the right to take the damn sheet off my bed in the first place?
Ain't happening, bruh. Ain't happening.
Come at me, bro. Come try to get these sheets.
Like you'll pry this crusty ass towel out of my dead hands
with a crowbar. Come out. If you can.
Capstone needs some zesty saucers there ramming those fees home. Come on with it.
That's right.
Come on with it. That makes your fees feel less fee than zesty sauce.
Nothing better than a well lubricated fee.
Come on with it. Bugatti in the house. Bugatti the trucker. Yo, best duel together. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We don't duel alone so well. Just saying. We duel better together. Mark says, "Hey Cash, are you on social media? Is there a way to reach you?" I'm on YouTube right here, baby. Come on with it.
There right now.
Love YouTube. Yeah, I'm all over it. No, Facebook's the devil. Facebook's the devil. YouTube is my internet overlord. Come on, praise YouTube. Praise YouTube. It goes like this. It goes God, country, YouTube channel. Just saying. Just saying.
Thank you for keeping Jesus number one.
Yeah, I guess. No. I was thinking those other ones. Instead of, I was thinking more of a they, ver, vis, and verself.
What? So why keep the self part? If you're coming up with a new language.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm on here. I mean, if you need to reach out and you. Hello? What's that?
Oh, sorry. You broke it. You went, you're good. You're good. You went a little robot there for a second.
You there?
Yep.
Go. Come on. You went Spinny Will Jones on me. What was you saying?
Nothing. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, it went Spinny Will. I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I didn't know you was talking.
You good?
Andrew says this should cover production costs.
I tell you what, if I'm doing a live stream tonight, the more super chats, the more I scream and the more vulgar it gets. I'm just saying.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
How about that?
Okay. There you go, guys. You've been.
All I'm saying, catch me outside. That's all I'm saying. Catch me outside.
Dang. I've heard you say that before. I know that's true. I know that's for reals. But yeah, as far as social media, I'm on YouTube all the time on here. Be sure to subscribe, like, do all that stuff. I have a Twitter, but I really don't mess with it because, you just don't care about it. Twitter don't pay me. I'm not a big fan of putting forth a lot of effort and not getting something in return. It's like Facebook. People don't realize Facebook is nothing more than a digital billboard. And they get you to put your whole life on there.
And then
they can sell advertising.
Yeah. You ever wonder why it's free? Because they're selling the shit out of your information. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, that Zuckerberg guy, I don't trust him. I just don't trust him. Oh, sorry. Skipped one that jumped on me there. Josh, 48-foot flatbedder.
He was the Knoxville guy.
Flatbed Knoxville. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you say? What do you say, DIY?
You're probably better off with a flatbed in that area than a reefer van. I don't know. Don't really know. I mean, flatbed's probably a good way to be. Which broker? I mean, a lot of different brokers in flatbed. Gary Bates is a broker. Give him a call.
Yep. There you go. Gary Bates. He knows the flatbed area. Josh says F and S has taken over Alcoa and I don't have a Conestoga, which they require. I live in Knoxville, so just figured I'd ask. Yeah, I wish I could help you more. Are you in front of the load board there, DIY? You got a load
I
board
am.
in front of you?
At all times. Are we searching Knoxville?
Yeah, do a magic trick here. I'm gonna tell you, nobody filters bullshit like a DIY does when it comes to the load board. Let's see what they got over there. But yeah, F&S has got popular, man. I see their trucks everywhere these days.
We're gonna say for tomorrow, the 15th, which is a Friday, so it's gonna be a little bit distorted because it's a Friday. 139 exact matches within 150 miles. Where do we want? Ooh, damn, that ain't the.
Flatbed?
Oh, those are short loads. Those are short loads. Yeah, we'll sort it by rate here.
Okay.
You know, yeah, it ain't bad. $3,700 to go to the Northeast, Connecticut. $3,500 New York, Michigan for about $2,300 on 700 miles. So, $3 a mile looks like pretty common. Okay. A lot of different brokers that you won't see in the van and reefer, brokerage business. So, the short stuff, ain't paying all that well. It ain't great, but you look at anything right now in the broker boards. Yeah, the volume is about the same as anywhere else, really.
Okay.
Tell you the truth.
Matthew Brown says, "Can I use Mudflat with my EFS card?" No, you cannot. And the real question is, why would you want to? EFS, them fees and whatnot. I tell you what you do. A little secret I do here for you. I'll throw you a little pro tip, a little softball. Get yourself a business credit card, and link that bad boy up with the Mudflap and get that cash back. I'm just saying, if you can get an airline miles, here's what I find to be a really good deal. If you get an airline miles credit card, maybe like an American Express with a Delta, I'm just saying, link that to your Mudflap and watch yourself in a couple months have a free flight to anywhere you'd like to go. Perhaps you could fly to Amsterdam and meet up with us over there.
Ooh. Yeah, what's with these guys taking these trucking trips to Vegas and these trucker cruises? I mean, if you're going on a trip, ball out. Amsterdam's a place to do it.
Right.
Or Thailand.
I'm just saying, if you're going to be on a boat with a bunch of greasy-ass, nasty truckers all day, don't forget to bring along some zesty sauce. I mean, can I think of 100 things I'd rather do than to be on a boat with a bunch of truckers?
I'll be honest with you. I don't want to go to Amsterdam with a bunch of truckers. All I'm going to hear on the plane ride over there is, damn it, my dispatcher, what a son of a bitch, backing into this dock. And I just told the DOT, you ain't writing me a ticket. It's going to be a whole lot of trucker stories. I'm like, boys, we're going to get a little bit gacked up here. No more trucker stories.
Yeah. Now, well, other than that one, I got to tell them that one time the broker screwed me over, right?
Yeah.
I got to tell that one. I mean, that's a given.
Can we talk about how many miles it is from Knoxville to Fargo?
Oh, I did it overnight one time. I was just cruising right along, and, DOT tried to pull me over. I dropped the gear, left him, smoked him. He never saw me again.
Your triple-digit truck?
At one point I dropped my trailer and I bobtailed around him just to mess with him. Came back, got my trailer, went on to Fargo. Stories like that are provided you today by 5 Hour Energy Extra Strength. I'm just saying. Did you just book a Knoxville to Fargo? You did, didn't you? 5 Hour Energy. Just saying. Got to be there in the morning.
That's right. It ain't 1,100 miles. It's 1,103. Why don't you get it right? I got more miles backing up than you do going forward, Sonny.
Oh shit! Well, the broker told me it was 1,100, but that lying son of a bitch is always telling me it's less than what it is.
It was 11.10, wasn't it? Did you ask for more money?
Yeah. Well, I did, and they told me on the rate con the load was going to weigh 40,000 pounds. I got there, it weighed 40,050 pounds, and I had to call them and say, we're going to have to put some more money on this one because that 50 extra pounds is going to cost me $7 in fuel, amortized over, 1,100-mile trip. And he said, I got you, sent the new rate con over, then, we went to trucking.
$700 more?
Yeah. Yep. But said don't reimburse for 5-hour energy, and I told him, you can keep it, because if you ain't on the 5-hour energy game, then who are you?
When you got to Fargo, did you back into a dock and in 30 minutes they hadn't started unloading you? So it said, screw it, give me my paperwork back. I'm taking it back to Knoxville. Charging $5 a mile for taking it back, and then they're gonna unload me and reload me to go somewhere else and not be mad at me at all.
Yeah. I was halfway back to Knoxville, and I called my boy at TQL and I said, hey, here's the thing. I'm coming back with this load because they took more than 30 minutes to unload me, and I got to swing by the ER because I'm having some coronary issues here because I've had a couple of these 5-hour energy extra trips.
Now, would you recommend to get yourself a 32-ounce empty cup from the Loves? Get 2 Monster Rockstar bangs, pour them in the cup, and drop a shot of 5-hour energy in there. What are your feelings on that?
Yeah, we call that the Knoxville to Fargo.
Oh. You call it the overnighter anywhere you want to go?
Exactly. Let me see. He's gonna change the design. TBT. He's gonna change that design for you. Shiny Side Up says, came in late. Wonder if you and Vic may have discussed workaround for the AV5. I believe I heard him say in his videos that one only needs to have an LLC and it's okay. No mention of having own authority.
You missed it all. We pretty much negated and did away with AB5 earlier in the program. So you're going to want to go back and rewatch that.
Yeah, it's no longer a thing. I said I don't like it, so they took it away.
You keep putting Andrew McGlynn's comments on the screens, making me hungry. Look at that fine plate of food in his avatar.
Is that sashimi in there?
I think there's some sushi, some sashimi, some rice, some lovely brown sauce on that rice. Maybe some papaya and some ginger.
I'm hearing it. I like the increased vulgarity today, boys. Keep it coming. Yeah. We did a survey and we asked people, hey, on number one, it was a 400 question survey. So I appreciate the 3 people that got through it of the 5,000 I sent it to.
It was inspired by the capstone survey that you get after every load.
I got one from YouTube the other day. I swear to God, it was like, I answered 500 questions and then it said, hey, you're halfway done. And I said, no, I think I'm all the way done. Oh, man, I think I'm all the way done. Corey says, what's going on, guys and gals? Whoa, Corey.
Yeah. Have you learned nothing in the last 2 hours and 3 minutes, Corey, about pronouns?
I can't say guys and gals on here. It'll affect the pronoun. I like to use they, them, their, theirs, and themselves as the pronouns. Now we're kidding, Corey. If you watched the show earlier, we were talking about pronouns and what people identify as. I identify as a capstone convenience fee. So everybody go down to the super chats right now and put $5 in there.
Oh, hey, I just got an email back from my boy. You want me to read it?
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't hear me read the email and what this is all about, go back and listen to the very beginning of this live stream. But it's got an email back. It says, "Hi. First of all, I would like to apologize on behalf of my company and their practices. These signatures are added on our emails by default, and we can't really do anything about it. However, what I can do is remove the signatures altogether just to show you how much I support what you're trying to say, and I would love to give our conversation a fresh start if there is any possibility. Best regards, Alfredo. Well, let me tell you something, Alfredo.
I love this
First of
sauce.
all, love your sauce. Damn it, you beat me to it. Second of all, no, because your first action is usually the one that you stand behind, and your company put that on there automatically. I don't think your company is assigning you pronouns. I think you choose that on your own. And second of all, love your sauce. I keep going back to that. I'm starving. I need some Alfredo sauce.
Little panini, little
Yeah.
penne, what is that? Penne noodles. What are those
Penne,
called?
yeah. You
Penne?
should, yeah. Rather than remove your signature and try to make amends with me, if you really believe in that, you should stand behind your principles and then accept the consequences that come with it. And the consequences that came with this one are, go screw you and your company. I won't promote your product like you want me to.
Right.
Well, take that back. How much money are you gonna pay me?
I was fixing to say, if the check clears, call Cash is King. I'm your boy. I'm good for the job. I'll tell you right now, hell, I can sell anything from zesty sauce to 5-hour energy. Hell, I think I was selling salt earlier. Who the hell sells salt? This guy. Salt.
I got to get rid of these damn morals. These damn morals are costing me money. Damn it, boy. I'm about to sell my damn Starbucks stock because of my damn morals.
No. Don't die on that hill, my friend.
No?
They got these kids brainwashed. I mean, I got a 3-year-old that told me the other day. I said, what do they got at Starbucks? And he says, oh, they got pink drinks and they got hot cocoa. He knew the whole menu by heart. I was like, yeah, doubling down on that stock real quick. Let me go double down on that. But selling a new product here called salt. Has anyone ever heard of salt?
You got an Amazon link for that?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you can buy that. That's where I got that from. I got that right off of Amazon. Go over there, get it. I'm gonna tell you, if you like to get a little wild sometimes, step out of the box. It goes real good with pepper. Try some pepper.
Oh, man.
2 hours and I got nothing left.
Nothing? Oh, just keep pushing them buttons. I'll take you all the way home.
Hey, here we go. Have you ever heard of McCormick's? Oh,
I have.
Great brand.
Ooh, dividend aristocrat. I'll tell you right now. McCormick's, fine company.
Little Montreal steak. What else I got up there? Yeah. There we go. I got some MCT oils up there. Made my fingers all slippery. Camo. Let's see. There we go. We got $5 for the production of my new DIY does California.
You're not just gonna sit there and whip me and yell racist shit at me all day, are you?
No, I mean I can do that anytime. This is gonna be special.
Okay.
Ronald says the use of the white sheet mandate was during the days of the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Demand and supply. Yeah, okay. That's probably back then. Rick Taco in the house. Yeah. YouTube is I choose YouTube as my internet overlord.
Don't get me wrong. I love YouTube.
Yeah. They are the best. If it's free, you are the product. Yes.
Right.
That's how it works. Gary Bates says, yes, sir. Get that cash back off of the fuel purchases. Gary Bates knows what time it is. He got a successful business over there. I'm going to tell you how successful Gary Bates is. He frequents the Waffle House. Now, that's a sign of success.
Every wise man does. I ain't going to lie. I went out on the road this week, and I intended to look me up a Waffle House down in Kentucky. In the damn town I stopped in did not have one. Now, I thought it was a rule in the South that every exit had to have at least one Waffle House.
Exactly.
I picked the only damn exit. No Waffle House to take my freaking break at.
Are you sure you weren't in upstate New York?
I'm sure. A Waffle House is my jam, dog.
couldn't even
I
get a
get 4
huddle.
fingers deep in any freaking Waffle House. Screw Huddle House. There was a Huddle House. It ain't Waffle House.
Oh yeah, no.
Scattered, smothered, covered, diced, and peppered. Bring it on. Come on with it. Those are my pronouns. Those are my pronouns. Scattered, smothered, covered, diced, and peppered.
Oh man, that is good stuff. I knew we'd get to the bottom of your pronouns before this was over with.
Just pick up a Waffle House menu. Pick any of them.
Exactly. I will say, last time I ate at Waffle House, the waffles are getting thin. Can we bring back a nice deep waffle?
You tight ass, get 3-4 of them, stack them up.
Okay. I like to get the little thin waffles and put some caramel on them, and put 2 of them together, and pretend I'm back in Amsterdam eating stroop waffles.
All right.
Stroop waffles? Anybody? Stroop waffles?
No, not me.
Get out of here. They sell stroop waffles in America. Come on with it. They are delicious. They're like a candy bar. They're a little thin waffle with caramel in between. 2 little thin waffles. Oh, they are so good. Your dentist, hell, if I was a dentist, I would give them away. I mean, you can just feel your teeth melting out of your head when you eat one. Got to cut down on those veritable. Yeah, those veritable costs. They'll get you. Veritables. Steve Wildman knocks to Winslow, Indiana, $4.23 a mile. Woo-wee, that's pretty good.
In an RV? They're paying you to drive an RV that far?
That's what I was going to say. What are we hauling? Cocaine? What are we transporting? High-grade methamphetamines? Where we at? Yeah, George Wilson says the Boston trucker just got back from England. Very friendly people. No traffic accidents while he was there. Those people drive fast, but they sure can drive. Okay, I give you that. I give you that. Gary Bates got me a free shipping account and will be using it to mail receipts, BOLs, trip sheets, etc. to the bookkeeper so I can stay on the road. There you go.
Gary Bates, could I interest you in a PDF scanner app?
Yes. I have one called Fast Scan, I believe it is.
I use Tiny Scanner.
Tiny Scanner. What am I, Neanderthal?
You want me to answer that?
No. Where is
I have a proposition for you. Ain't the first time today you've been propositioned, I'm sure.
Yeah. Fast Scanner would be the one I use. Fast Scanner. Propositions, come on with it. I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, just to save you a little time, I'll tell you, it's 5 to look at mine. It's 10 for me to look at yours. While you look at mine, it's 15 for you to touch yours while I look at yours while you look at mine. So I'll get that out of the way.
Okay. How much to touch it while you look at mine, looking at yours, and both of us pretend we're not looking at each other?
Hang on now. You touching yours or you touching mine?
Mine.
Okay, you're touching yours.
You're touching yours.
Okay.
And we're both looking at each other, but we're pretending neither one of us are looking at each other.
What's the level of eye contact?
Similar to an oil field handshake.
Oh, well, $20 in. That's my standard.
All right. How much for a 3 gearbox special, by the way?
We using your underwear or mine?
Prefer mine.
Okay, well, $20.
All right. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go get some dinner. I got to run an errand, get some dinner. You go take yourself a nap because you've been up since 3 a.m. And I'll come back. Damn, it's 5 o'clock already. I'll come back. We go live again on my channel. How about that? And
just so you guys know, he's joking about me taking a nap. I never take a nap. I've got 5-hour energy, extra strength. Come on. Be sure to have at least 4 beverages. DIY.
Can you whip me up a thumbnail?
Did you see my thumbnail? Did you see how cheap that was?
Yeah. Once again, you ripped off, me using my girlfriend.
Uh, yeah.
I hold rights to her,
Oh,
and I
okay.
also hold her in my basement.
Okay. Well, just so you know, I put a copyright on that cleavage, so
I
it
put
is
something
what
else
it
on that
is.
cleavage. All right.
Hey now.
All right.
Hey
We'll see you
now.
later. I got to go take care of a couple things, and we'll be back.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Late. Yep. Have a good one. That was one DIY Sim. I appreciate him stopping by, rapping on it for 2 hours, 15 minutes. Let's see. Let's see if we can get into some more comments here. We'll run through a few. 86 people in the house. Everybody smash that like button for me if you could. I don't want to burn my voice out too much. We're going to do a couple hours on DIY's channel later this afternoon. So if you don't know DIY, go over there and subscribe to him. High seat in the house. What up, bro? It's alive. I like that. It's alive. Gary Bates dropped those packets at the truck stop. Ooh, he talking about the trip packets. Come on, yeah. I used to do those. I'm gonna catch the replay of DIY's roast to AB5. Yeah, he went off. I'm gonna trigger him later. If you guys don't know, I know 8 words that trigger DIY, and I'm gonna say all 8 of them. So there you go. Fake Trucking says DIY loves that brown sauce. Come on with it. Who doesn't like a little brown sauce on their rice? Andrew in the house. Yes, New York sashimi. Shirashimi. I don't know what that is. Looks delicious though. I'd probably have my way with it. 8 mile per gallon mafia. Woo woo. Hello everyone except DIY. Oh, I wish I'd have read that when he was in here. Corey Witt, I actually showed up about 10 minutes ago, guys, and okay, I got you. Yeah, Corey, we were joking around about pronouns. Please don't take that serious. Please don't take that serious. That's total joke. Wokeness is not really my thing. I mean, if you want to be woke, I don't care. I'm more about personal freedoms, like if you want to be a certain way, you can be a certain way, That's how it goes for me. Hey, how's it going? Bible study. All right. Appreciate it. Hope you can make it. Yep. Bible study. Bible study later today. Okay. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Let's see. Rich Taco cherry on the cake. California IFTA went up to 85 cents. Yeah, California IFTA keeps climbing. Rich Taco says that's why she said fingers are slippery. Come on. Rory Enterprises in the house. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out your pocket. Yeah. I seen a guy make a very good argument. It might have been Rich Dad Poor Dad. Robert. What's his name? Robert. Why can't I think of that guy's name? Anyway, Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a great book. I tell you what. There's a bunch of versions of it on YouTube. He is not very protective of that copyright on that book. He likes to just get it out there. So there's a bunch of copies of it on YouTube. They never seem to take down. So if you don't know Rich Dad Poor Dad, I recommend you listen to it on YouTube one day. Free audio book on YouTube. But I think that's what that was from. If you really break down the thing, a house is a liability, not an asset. So, my opinion, an asset puts money in your pocket. Yeah, exactly. Stroop waffles and coffee. Yes, there you go. There's somebody that knows what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So $25 gets me what? I have no idea what $25 will get you. I got to charge extra for guys with goatees. That hair is just, whew, it gets in everything. Okay, man. Hello, how are you? What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Which insurance company recommend? There's a lot of insurance companies out there. I don't think I really recommend any of them. They're all a bunch of crooks, if you ask me. But I don't know. There's a bunch of them out there. You just got to call them. iPhone Notes has document scanning for free now. There you go. There you go. I need to look into that. Somebody was telling me one of those Google Sheets or something's got a scanner built into it. But I've been using that little fast scanner for years now. It's cool because it makes a PDF. You know, you can just put all your documents in, then it turns it into a PDF, and you can send it as a PDF. Oh, that is handy. Makes you look professional and whatnot. Rich Taco says, Cash, you need to work for 5 Hour Energy as their test subject. I would do it. I mean, I don't know how many of these things they say. They got a thing on here. I was reading it the other day. Recommended use: take 1/2 bottle for moderate energy. Take 1 whole bottle for maximum energy. Do not exceed 2 bottles daily, consumed several hours apart. Use or discard any remainder within 72 hours, 3 days after opening. Refrigeration not required. I don't know. 2 a day. What am I, Amish? You know, I mean, what am I, Amish? 2 a day. I mean, they are not aware that Cash has a bottle of caffeine pills the size of his head. I mean, come on. Like, and that ain't the only one of those I got, you know, just in case. Bat says, he's seen your love with DIY, knew you needed God in your life. Oh, man, yeah, he spotted me a mile away. He said, that guy. You know, anybody can preach to the choir. We need to reel in this guy. Jeff's Dirt says, dirt track, NASCAR, or NHRA. Ooh, I like them all. I like NASCAR changing up and getting the new car. I like their new cars, but I'm not a big fan of the stages. You know, I want them just race it balls out for 4 hours. You know, I love NHRA. I'm a drag racer at heart. You know, like my first car. You know, I tried to drag race it. So, and dirt track. I've never really been around much dirt track. But I can tell you this, from what I've watched, it looks badass. I'll give you that. Very badass. It looks like one of those sports where I would want to do it, but just never been around it. Daisy May in the house, little buddy, what up? TBT says, if you asked Ike, he says the CIA quit the espionage business and now in the insurance business is more lucrative. Yeah. How much for a reach around? Well, it depends on what kind you want. You want a St. Louis reach around, or you want a what's the other one? You want a St. Louis reach around, or you want a Kansas City reach around? Either way, probably $50. $50 or less. But that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hit that like button on the way out for me if you could. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate everybody coming by. Awesome show. Andrew, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Josh with a super chat. I appreciate you. Appreciate all my channel members stopping by. Sam Lawrence, thank you. Big Daddy Crypto for a super chat. Much appreciated. Vic Med, thanks for stopping by. Rich Taco, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Adam Bennett in the house, channel member and super chat. Woo woo, loading up. Roger Moore, same way. Thank you very much. Fate Trucking in the house, $20 and a channel member. Thank you very much. Mark Ely and Captain Flatbed. Appreciate you guys and everybody else. If I didn't mention you, I much appreciate you. I much appreciate all you guys. We're out of here. Take care of each other. Bye.